This is Houston, contact with a test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. End of test.
Yay! We're back. And we should be audible. So,
I can hear you.
here's the new goals. Can you hear you?
I don't know why we're cheering.
Because I accidentally left the stupid thing on, so it went off as soon as we came into the scene. So, tonight's mission, since we choose to accept it, going to Minmus Moon orbit. Our goals: get this ComSat in orbit about Minmus, 75-degree polar orbit with the apogee or apoapsis periapsis about 3.14 million meters. Like I forget who. Yes, and we are going to study goo along the way, since that's the least problematic to add to the existing craft.
Always science to new locations.
And I said we are going to complete the mission before T plus 30 minutes Earth time. Temp is easiest and lightest, yes, but there's nothing to measure the temperature of in space, yes?
What does that face mean, melted clowns?
Yeah.
Still counts, he says.
Alright, well, we'll take one up anyway. Maybe temperature and 3 goos, maybe.
Look at it. It means doubts.
So the reason I chose the polar orbit,
hey, there's Pi. Happy
Hey,
Pi Day.
We're in here doing a Pi Day. What deal too? So the reason I picked a 75-degree polar orbit is I was an electronics technician in the Coast Guard way back in a previous life. And that's roughly a 75-degree orbit, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, you're not seeing my cursor. Let me.
There it is. You're pointing at it, right?
There we go. This one. So this orbit here is, I don't know, roughly 75? Close enough. So.
Goblin sounds.
So that's why we're picking that. I don't know why the symbol for the Coast Guard electronics technician is the helium atom, but okay. Just because they didn't want to draw a bunch of other circles. Other orbits. So there's the plan. Mind you, it's T plus 30 minutes from the launch of the craft.
He's so full of it. We all know it's a bunch of crap.
So let's get started, shall we?
Tracking and systems are go.
Alrighty.
The best laid plans. ... of men and...
We should have some bird chirpy sounds.
I don't hear no birds.
Really?
Really?
Now we should have the nice VAB music.
No music.
Doo-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo.
It's in your head, man, because it's not...
What?
I don't hear any music.
Should be playing. It does look pretty low.
No Kerbal audio on his end either, Melted Clown says. So, like I said, the music is in your head. very loud.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
I'm done.
What'd you do?
F2 is mute the desktop audio. I hit it along with F1, which is unmute our audio. So
Like 250% compared to you. Yeah, it still needs to go down lower.
about there, maybe. It's still kind of.
That's alright. It's not horrible. It's like at a restaurant, it makes you want to eat faster.
Can you hear me and them? That sounds good enough. Alright. We'll go with it unless it sounds weird later.
Well, I hope it doesn't echo. That's all I care about. Music is lower than a hearing test. Right? He says 30 minutes and he lies. Openly lies to us all. You
Hey,
heard that.
I said the plan is to launch. And
He
30
really
minutes
doesn't lie.
after launch. So we're still putting together mystery goo containers here. What
So
do we
pretty
want?
much nothing to change, but just some baby science.
That's pretty much the idea. We need 4 of them. That might be a bit much, might it? Let's see. We can get high orbit, transfer orbit, orbit about Minmus. Maybe only 2 of them. I don't know. We'll throw 4 on there for now. We'll throw on one
We've launched
thermometer.
This particular sat with that amount of goo.
Should be able to. Goo's not terribly heavy,
He said
is it?
should be able to. Did you
Let's
hear that,
see.
Melted Clouds? She should be
0.05
able to.
ton.
Aerodynamics is more a thing.
Well, granted, but at least it's evenly distributed.
Than mass.
Where are you, Mr. Battery Pack? Electrical. I'll throw another one of these guys on here. So we have lots of power for all that transmissions.
Because whatever the aerodynamic
Yeah.
profile is for this vessel, you don't want to compromise it. Not that it was perfect, but you know.
Well, maybe we can improve it a bit. By.
Oh Lord, don't improve it. Come on now.
Because if we just move the goo capsules down just a bit, that doesn't look like I'll be able to open them.
I just coughed.
Let's leave them there. Oh, did you? Sorry. Alright. And we got our thermometer. And then, batteries.
Staging.
We got extra batteries.
What else? What does everybody yell at you? Staging. And do you have an antenna? And do you have a back?
Well, that's the beauty of
Well, don't improve it. Oh God, I'm puckering. He's gonna die. Oh Jesus, Warman. Oh, the voice of confidence. Sure.
So, Minmus Moon Pi. So, Min Moon Pi. It is Minimus
I agree
Moon
with all of it. See?
Pi.
Hey, let me go get that. I just internalized.
Sure. Alright. We'll save her. We got. She's having an amazing moment. It just. Is it hot? We'll see. This is what we get to. Hang on. Let's see. Here we... Yay! More! Alright. So what we have for you is... Get rid of that. Get rid of that. There we go. What we have, in case we get there safely, is Minmus Moon Pi. Yay! That's what the surprise confetti was supposed to be for. But in any case, this is burnt meringue in a pie dish. So that's what we get if we manage to make it there.
I'm gonna have pie.
That's not a surprise.
That's not a surprise, he said. How rude.
The top secret. Here's the surprise right here, look. Well, no, we weren't going to surprise necessarily. It is called Minmus Moon Pi mission.
Alright, so let's start.
Let's be back. Alright. So, we had managed to apply some additional goo, thermometer. Let's see, are those barrows worth a darn on space? Maybe they are when we're around some other.
Launch window is closing.
Is it now? We have one more bit of science. The barrows. We're going to put him there. Just one barrow.
Launch text. Tapping their feet. I need to switch to decaf or something.
So we're good to go, I think. That's all we need. 4 goos.
We've heard this before.
A temperature and a barrow, right?
Okay, staging.
Yes.
Do you have an antenna?
We have lots of antenna. Our staging, center core.
Do you have
our supports, our
Are you
boosters.
coming back? So do you have a umbrella?
Umbrella. No, we're not coming back. We're going to be a ComSat in polar orbit about Minmus forever until the next version of the game, I guess.
Minmus polar ComSat placement. Yes, I'm unaware of these things.
At about, well, polar, but maybe 75 degrees or so.
Goal set into system. Sure.
And then we got our nice little, there. So staging looks good. Let us launch.
Pi day. I wonder if Pi's still with us. Hi, Pi. Mission computer reset.
Alright.
Staging looks good. Are you sure?
Yep. This is a rebuilt or a reused rocket, so most of it's good already. It got us there last time. Is the logic. Alright. Guidance. Yes. Throttle up. Yes. Yaw.
Profiles loaded.
Pitch and roll.
Programs
confirmed.
Loaded. Internalized
power.
Pad is go.
Countdown start.
Craft is armed. No.
You ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready. Always forget to click back on the screen.
Go!
Alright, so our goal is to go due east.
Isn't it always?
Well, it is for these kinds of missions. Well, not due east, I should say. I should have maybe...
Standard roll program.
Yeah, I maybe should have checked the Minmus... what's the Minmus angle?
Go angles! Pretty much like every other mission, every single other mission, 5-degree inclination maximum. 5% inclination, not degree.
Don't rotate on me.
You're very intense. There's no music.
No, it's all just rocket noises.
There's no rocket noises that I can hear.
It should just be exhaust noise.
There's points on the orbit of Minmus that are flat. Or rather, go over the equator of Kerbal. No music in space.
No one can hear your music in space. Alright, 70 degrees. Sounds about good. Sounds about good for me. We're going to try and hover there. That looks not horrendous.
That means there is, but not ambient. So, Elon Musk's car that's playing Rocket Man over and over.
Oh, I think all the batteries died on that.
I don't know that. You don't know that.
Let's see what our Apo 145. Yeah, okay, good.
Do we have any alt data? What is your telemetry? Roger.
Now we're doing good. I make a lot of noises like it's painful, but we're doing good. I turn a little bit more that way. And turn just a hair that way. And then we're good with that stage. Let's check our leap. Our leap into the sky.
Oh, doesn't look like a very big leap.
305 305 kilometers, not 1,000 kilometers. All right. Now let's get ourselves into a nice little round orbit, eh? Let's see, where's Minmus?
Hello, new people in the room. Standing by for standard pre-apo.
-7.
Insertion and boost burn. All that hurt. Ouch, that hurt.
Boop, boop. Somewhere out to about there. What's that look like?
The words are... No, not the words.
4 to 183. I want it to be more circular, yes? I do. Ooh, that's not a good one. That's bored like it. I keep forgetting I should just use this thing. It's so much easier. There we go. We got 1:47 to the burn time. Or actually, no, 1:47 is the burn time.
Remember that the Terrier burns slow.
Yeah, so you're saying I should start like extra early?
Easy to overshoot your node window. A little early.
Like 5-second early?
30 seconds maybe?
Alright.
Max.
Well, maybe we split the difference and call it 15-second early.
That's like max.
Now I'm thinking 10-second early. Okay, 15 seconds.
15?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Start burn in 1 minute to 52 seconds.
30 is the max.
Could warp to next maneuver, but it's only 45 seconds away. Let's just chill a little bit and contemplate our moon pie.
Thankfully, we have 1 trillion tons of fuel.
Yes.
What are you, hoarding fuel?
At this point, yeah. Maybe. Alright. Warp to next maneuver. I can't stand the extra 20 seconds.
Oh my lord.
There we go. Let's check our fuelness. Now this thing better frickin' let me go full.
Better frickin'.
I got rid of all the staging. So.
Let's just wait. Works anyway.
What do you want?
I want you to do what you say you're gonna do.
That's crazy balls. Here we go. We're starting 15 seconds early. So
Life
there's
is
our
no
countdown.
fun when you follow the plane all the time, I gotta tell you that.
Or the flight will be terminated. Oh yay, we can burn.
What are you doing right now?
We are doing the apoapsis burn to go from being this little blue leap into the
I
sky?
can't tell what you're doing. I have no earthly idea what's happening right now.
Well, we're trying to turn our blue line here into our
Orbital
dot
insertion
line.
burn. Ouch.
Yes. Which is to say, we're trying to
You
put
see,
ourselves
4D
into orbit. I know. This is true. We do this a lot. We leap into the sky, and then when we get to the top of the arc,
Oh,
we
you guys
fire.
actually think I'm paying attention? I'm singing a Jackson Brown song in my head.
Well, yeah.
Panic about everything.
Let's keep ourselves on the track here. Pay attention.
Including the color of Jeff's belt. You're very aware.
Alright, we're
I'm
going.
observant. I just don't remember it.
So see how our blue line is growing? And it will eventually become our brown dotted line. Unless I do something wrong.
It's okay to ask questions, especially with this guy. 2 thumbs pointing towards him. Hey, if you need to whisper to me and give me your address, Melted Clown, so I can send you this.
Hang on. I'm in the middle
he's
of
in the
maneuver.
middle of something.
Careful now. That's close enough. A little off target, but we're going to have to change our orbit anyway. So what are we at? 7.4. That's what I want to do. There we go. Yeah, give me the thing.
I mean, you got so much fuel, and the moons are pretty easy for most non-landing missions.
So there we go. We got our... I can't see what it looks like.
Yeah, there it is.
There it is.
You can see it.
The palm facing towel, or palm your face button.
Go.
Of course, it's all backwards. We got that and a sticker. We're giving away to all the new patrons, but since you've been with us from the beginning, we figure we'll include you. Oh, it's only 7 degrees, so that wasn't too bad being off. You're more than welcome. It's been very entertaining having your newsreels. Well, let's go start getting our antennae set up, shall we?
Lord.
We must get our antennae up.
Stress level for these missions 0. I'm glad it's 0 for you.
I'm trying to make it more like 0.
I'm trying.
Get our little guy's arms out. Weep, whoop. I think we've long since gotten goo data in orbit about Kerbin, so I don't think there's going to be any use to this.
I mean, if you're stressed from this,
Really?
you need to drink or something. I'm allergic to alcohol.
Wow. You'd recover it, you'd get 10, but you transmit it back, you get nothing.
Oh.
I think I've already done that too many times, probably. That's why.
You just sent in a dang calculator to give us Wi-Fi near the moon.
Yeah,
yep,
pretty much. But we need the Wi-Fi so that we can land on the moons anywhere without being, messed up about it. Let's see. Pressure data, nothing.
Well, there's the other popular sedative that most people treat it like the plague. Are you referring to reefer madness?
I'm confused. This conversation changed subjects on me.
It's alright, it's over anyway. My grandfather used to call them left-handed cigarettes.
Marijuana nurse. I'm unaware of such things. Let's see. That is the moon. Can we even see right there?
Oh.
But can we see Minmus? There's the sun.
Yeah.
Is that Minmus over there? That little tiny thing?
Isn't there a trajectory thing that you can see?
Let's look on the map. Where are you, Minmus? Minmus is way out here.
I hear nothing. I see nothing. I know nothing.
So there's Minmus. Whereabouts do we need to be?
Where is Schultzy?
Let's start the slightly less than. Well, first off, let's correct our tilt. Yes.
Go up there.
And yeah, we want to correct the tilt, but maybe what?
Adjustments are more potent when done with a larger orbit.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if 7 degrees is going to be too far off, and we're going to end up way under Minmus and like miss it, or if we maybe correct the inclination to, I don't know, like 3.
But you have an insane surplus of fuel. You can pretty much do anything.
Well, let's adjust it to say 3 degrees difference. And then, so we're not burning up so much fuel, we're only adjusting it halfway. And maybe that's enough for us to get into sort of a polar orbit to begin with. So that we have a bit of more of a polar orbit when we get to Minmus. That's the plan, I'm sticking to it. Add maneuver.
For this moment.
Would help to. Maybe I didn't mark this one instead.
I'm sure we're at 30 minutes.
I don't know yet. We're only at 30 minutes since the start of the stream, so we can't be all the way there yet.
Orbital adjustments on Minmus are ridiculously easy due to the insanely low gravity.
True.
I thought you weren't going to do that anymore. You were just going to do it on the little thingy on the left.
Well,
the
here
T-clock is 12 minutes.
It's only 3 degrees. That's good. Alright. 8-second burn.
T plus clock.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Oh, warp.
Warp to maneuver. It's safe.
Yeah.
It's safe to do this
sure
now.
Is safe. Really scary looking Kerbal General just walked in. I think she might be the head of Space Command.
Alright, let us get
Does she have a bun?
Get ourselves adjusted here.
I ain't afraid of her.
Alright, so you say this Terrier engine takes a lot, so...
She got a clipboard and a look that turns men to stone. Frigid air.
15 seconds early, you say. Maybe not so much, because it's a really short burn. Maybe only like 4.
He said 15.
I know, but that's...
And then there's me.
But no, I don't think it'd be that much. Because it's a really short burn.
Do you have a bun, melted clowns?
Maybe.
Crowd yelling out, just do something! A bud, a bug, or a butt? A bun. B-U-N. Man bun.
Man bun.
I probably have all 3.
There we go. 3 degrees difference. Alright, cool. Well, it's either going to stick us...
I like you more and more.
I'm a long way from having any kind of man bun, that's for sure. Alright. So now, let's get our injection burn going.
A man bun says to the world, beat me up.
It doesn't.
That's what I think when I see somebody like that.
Alright. There's Minmus.
I have long hair though, mostly since I'm gonna go bald any day now. Bald is beautiful.
She's one of them bald, weird chicks.
Since both my parents had the problem. I love bald dudes. I search them out in the crowd. I can find them. It's beautiful when it's bald, not balding. No, it's beautiful balding to me. I like balding dudes.
The moon? I don't want to go to the moon. Wait a second.
It's like a square head. I have a flat.
There I am. Ha! There we are. Minmus is a little bit further out from the moon. I was wondering why that wasn't right.
How much beer did you drink?
I didn't drink no beer.
I like balding dudes. Well, I sure hope so. No, I love my husband, but I search out balding dudes in the world to look at. Why not?
Let's not curb and escape, shall we?
No.
Well, it's stupid moon in my way. Stupid moon in the way of me and Minimus.
Just wiggle the note a bit.
Wiggle it a bit.
That's what he said. Wiggle it a bit. Surprise. All moon.
Yeah, I don't want to be in the moon.
It's all about the moon with us.
Ah, you're
way out there.
So many icons, I can't. Curb and escape.
Drink.
Let's not do that. Oh, I know what I need to do.
Clear your throat. Like if you're a near encounter with Minmus, sliding the node on the orbit around a bit might show you previously unknown encounter possibility. Or consider orbiting a few times to break the sync with the moon.
Yeah, that's what skipping an orbit. That was the thing I forget on these nodes. So let's say we were about there.
Oh boy.
Minmus periapsis. It's a little. Doesn't look like we'll
smack into anything.
Yeah, it doesn't look like we'll smack into. That might be a high speed encounter. Yeah, probably.
I like high speed sometimes. Encounters.
Uh-huh. 0.
Also, always refocus camera near Minmus before finalizing flight plan. That's smart. You get an understanding of the actual altitude above terrain, etc. Oh. Because you can understand the numbers and still need a visual aid.
Right. Does not look like I'm getting a capture on Minmus. This is the... Oh.
Okay, it's Saturday and I'm sober, something is wrong. I agree, right? What the hell? No, I'm just kidding.
There we go. There's a Minmus encounter. And we were looking at 46 altitude, 46 million meters. We're looking for something less than that. Let's see. Let's see, how much can we slow down? Doesn't seem to be changing. Oh, that's their altitude and velocity.
Don't be afraid to zoom. Zoom, zoom.
$1.9 million. We're trying to. There we go. There I can zoom and actually see the numbers. 6 days. Holy cramoly. Oh, not too much. Alright, well, like you said, it's easy enough to change orbit once we get there. So 1.9 sounds good, eh?
So you're a little far out at 1.9.
Also looks like it's not polar, but we'll fix that later too.
Since planning from a distance is like choosing a dress from orbit.
So you're thinking we should get closer, eh? God, look at all those icons.
Oi.
Somebody seriously needs a declutter algorithm.
You're gonna work too far. It might not grab you since it's super low gravity.
Well, can we even get a 3.1 million meter orbit around Minmus?
I have no earthly idea.
Oh yeah, let's do that instead. Less thrust, so we're not going as fast.
1 mil sounds good.
Then get closer by timing. There we go. That should be less delta V and less be going less fast like. Doesn't seem to show my speed, but when I get there.
You do something, you'll be fine. Just do something, you'll be fine.
Alright. Well, here we are. We got our 42-second burn in 40 minutes. So, and then let's get the focus back for our burn. See where we're at in our cycle. Warp to next maneuver. Oh.
Can we get the T plus readout? Click met. Commander Krell wants to know.
Met? Mission elapsed time, right? Well, like I said, I'm talking Earth and time, not mission time, because it takes forever. It's gonna take 6 days to get the Minmus. Oh, never mind. You really want to pause for the time when we've got 42 seconds to the burn. So with a 42-second burn, we're going to start maybe 10 seconds early. Since it was not like a minute's burn. Right? There's the timer.
Time when you're running out of time, yes.
No. Because we're talking Earth time. Earth time means that you don't get to... Oh. There we go.
Talking Earth time, silly. You do actually know this game, you know? No, he doesn't.
What do you mean?
Okay, son.
What do you mean? I don't know much of the game. I'm learning it as we go.
You got me mixed up with the other melting cloud.
Right,
Maybe.
This is where it's going to get tweaky.
Tweaky. Throttle back.
I'm throttled back.
Gently now.
And there. Looks decent. Let's check it. Enough with the flickery.
Oh, flickery, oh, flickery. I don't like it.
I don't want to see either one of those. I want to... Oh, that's because you got to go over here to focus on Minmus. Focus view. What's my parry now? 871. Alright.
Warp there.
Warp there?
Not too bad.
I don't want to warp there, right?
So
I want
he
to warp to
says-
the encounter. This one.
I think we can make it. And I think we can make it.
Well, I hope so. I did not say warp there. No, the next thing is we get to the encounter,
Who
yes?
else said that? I said that.
Now she's all warp happy.
No, I just read it on the screen.
I think you meant
See,
warp
it says
to...
warp there.
I think you... Oh.
I was not being
Warp
a
here,
smart ass.
you
I
mean?
just read
I see.
that. It says add maneuver or warp here. I was just
That's what you
reading what
read.
it said.
Alright. Do not read out command.
I'm trying to.
Alrighty then.
No.
Alright.
False
So,
alarm danger.
yeah. But we do want to warp to the encounter, yes? Yes.
Stand by warp for encounter at your discretion.
One quick thing, though.
One quick thing though. What's all that blinky crap?
That's because the map's half on and half off of a thing. Hibernate and warp.
Why?
Hibernate and warp.
Why?
That saves power while we're warping, because we're going to warp for 6 days. So, actually, we are now transminments, are we not? So while
You're
we...
a transminments.
Well, actually, I guess we're still around Kerbin. Let's see what it says on the goo.
You have solar panels, so hibernation isn't much of a thing now, but it's a good habit to get into, you know.
Yeah, no, we're still around there, too close. Alright,
Ooh.
so we got the hibernation now. We're going to go way out here
Oh.
to just before the encounter. Warping 5 days.
That was some pretty good Doctor Who old 70s stuff there. Tries to do Minmus science in Kerbin orbit.
Well, no, not completely. I just seeing what our biospheres was.
Refocus on craft.
Observe goo now. Nothing still. Oh, still high space over Kerbin. We've done that already. So I gotta wait till encounter. Alright. Dingus. Dingus.
Refocus on craft.
What's the thermometer telling us? Nothing. Measurements of temperature in space.
View.
Alright.
So, I think you're under the impression, Melted Clowns, that I can see what he's doing. I'm sitting on the other side of the room, looking at it.
She gets
monitor.
to see afterwards.
Hi.
Go for encounter.
Go for the encounter, yep.
Alright. Minmus encounter.
Oh, you're cold.
Warping the rest of the way. Whee! Here we come. Here come Minmus. Yay! And time warp complete.
Once we encounter the standard P orbital capture, retrofire, etc., but don't go low, because you want to place in polar, right? Yeah, he wants to place it in polar.
And ideally at 3.14 million meters, but I don't know if maybe Minmus won't let us. Let's see, are we now able to test goo? Are we far enough to test the goo?
For the love of God, what's
yay,
up with
log
that
of temperature.
Goo?
Transmitting temperature data.
Where did you get the 3.4 millimeters from?
3.14 million meters. Pi day.
Yay, science. Today's Pi Day.
Yeah, 3.14159 something something something.
Well, at least for 10 more minutes. Actual science from Minmus.
Yay, log pressure data. Red 0, as if it
Well,
were in a
gravity don't care
vacuum.
about your human holidays.
True. I don't get the day off because there ain't no virus on Kerbin.
Monsupio. It's 3.15 day now. Nah, where you're at, where we're still at for 9 more minutes, it's 3.14.
Alright, we get more goo. Let's check our battery status while we're at it.
We started in 3.14.
Yeah, that was the start time, or start day. Alright, we watched one goo while we're out here. Right? Now we want to get into the orbit about Minmus and observe the other goo and temperature and pressure. Yes, yes. Is that right?
I have no idea.
So here's our periapsis burn, where we want to burn retrograde, but not that much. There we go. Peri of 871, Apo of 981.
Get set first orbit since site observations, and we'll start doing our polar placement.
Yeah, we're getting in orbit now. It's not a too horrendous an orbit. Kind of annoying position. Come on.
Go for PE orbital capture burn.
Alright.
My lord,
Warping.
man, do you have a pin pocket protector?
I don't know if they still make them or not.
Those. LOL.
This one's nearly 30 years old, so I don't know if they make them or not either.
He's a super nerd, man.
I just found my old NASA badge.
Oh, I don't know if you're a man or
It
not.
was hanging on the wall. 13-second burn time. This is gonna be touchy. I'm gonna maybe burn this at like
weird science.
2/3.
See the messages. I guess it's weird if I don't think about it.
30 seconds to burn. Actually, we're gonna start this slightly early. I'd say about 5 seconds early. So there's our countdown.
I don't blame people for muting me. Yeah.
Here we go. 13-second burn. Throttling back. Throttling far back.
You don't look like you're throttling back. You just missed it, didn't you?
Nope, there it is. Close enough. Not exactly what I wanted, but good enough.
I didn't know what was happening.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't feel bad if it was on the whistle, but then again, I would be even worse, wouldn't it? Prepare
All
polar inclination node.
We have 825 and 1 million. So
Periapsis and
the polar inclination node,
both
you said bigger orbit,
slower.
less pressure, or less delta V.
Both good values for Minmus coverage.
True, but the goal was to get it to 3.14 million. Do you think we can?
That's a chat voice. Wait
You
till you get
cannot.
old. You never know what's happening. I am old.
Let's see. Well, that's a 1 million, so let's do
You
a
cannot go too far out on Minmus.
Peri burn.
3.14 is 3 times as far. You cannot.
3.14 is escape.
Is escape.
Yeah, might be.
Aww,
Yep, there it
don't
goes.
Escape.
Poof.
You'll be poofed out in the.
Looks like Minmus has about what do we say, about 2? Yeah, a little over 2 million miles is the max orbit is. I'm old enough to have grandkids. I'm old enough to have grandkids, but I didn't have kids when I was young enough to have grandkids.
grandpa.
Now that I'm this old.
I'm old enough to have grandkids. Chat voice.
All right. Well then, so
Gravity
much
is
for that
just
plan.
Too dang low.
But yeah, we'll keep them in this orbit, and we will just we will do our angular burn.
I am old enough to be a grandpa, but I'm a chick. But I don't have any kids. I have dogs. Anywho, I'm chat voice.
Now let's see. What shows me my inclination angle? Where is that? Apoapsis, periapsis. That this one here? Oh, there we go. Inclination 27.9. All right. Eccentricity. I guess that's the how round it is. So
Eccentricity is round.
yeah. How round? If 0 eccentricity would be perfectly round, I guess.
I am eccentricity.
You're eccentricities.
Yes.
Eccentricitus. So probably gonna be a lot of that. Nope, not
Questions
too much of
like that are why we should be glad this is unmanned.
This is what?
Glad this is unmanned.
Oh. So clearly you want to do this when you're at the right position in the orbit. Otherwise you get ejected.
Next year I want a plate that says I'm 55 and survived the corona. Now give me my damn discount. Get off my lawn.
Inclination 34.
That'd be the perfect one. It might be too far out to turn enough to polar orbit without escaping. No, he doesn't want to escape. Don't escape.
No, but then can't we just retro a bit?
If you can't seem to get a polar orbit, try hovering, lowering your orbit fast and boosting out from polar.
Let's see, 35 angle. Wrong
Go
way.
Ingles. That's a big ass angle.
50. 60.
There you go, you got it. Just
73.
like that. Tilt and retro.
77.
I thought
76.
you wanted 70.
75, was it not? Oh, dang it, I forget the mission.
What's 75?
Ah! Where'd you go? 75, yes. Alright, so...
T minus... Just do a thing.
Just do a thing. It's a
2-second
2-second burn. 2-second burn?
Oh no.
Start burning 30 minutes. Wait, that's not right. No. That's not right yet. There we go.
Calibrate engine. Lower engine power. Damn, I'm going crazy. The chat voice is reading chat I don't see. So apparently one of you guys has muted the other.
Or something.
Or something.
Alright, there's 75-degree inclination. That looked like the symbol? Close enough? Yeah, close enough. It was kind of like that, right? So that'll be good. Alright, 29 minutes to the burn. Warp to the next maneuver.
Can we name the chat voice Vern? Sure, you can call me Vern. You can call me whatever you want to. Just don't call me late for dinner.
Well, it's only a 2-second burn, so I can extend that by having a light touch. Yes, light touch on the throttle, yes. Going to need it if we hope to succeed.
Calibrate engine.
Calibrate engine. But
unless you want to like escaping.
but I already warped.
Don't call me Shirley. I do that every
It's
day.
not time. I already warped.
But
there's no time to calibrate
Question
engine.
mark.
No time to calibrate engine.
I told you not to warp.
Ah. All right.
There
all
isn't
right.
a dance club. There's no butts in here.
All right.
She's got.
We're gonna go for it. We're waiting for our burn. We're gonna do it very gently.
Ooh boy.
See how gentle I'm doing it?
No. Okay, I'm done with being a professional. Time to get toasted. Have one for me.
Yeah.
If I say stuff and you're like, nah. You go.
I'm trying to be as gentle as I can. It seems and stay on target.
Mission is looking good.
50 degree.
That's a big
61 degree. Oh yeah, I'm just barely touching.
Previous...
I've been burned too many times in my previous burns. Ha ha! Ho ho hee hee! 75.2 degrees. Well, if we can't get to 3.14159, can we get to half that? 1.5 something something.
Polar, mostly ComSat placement.
Well, it was most of the mission. Did we succeed?
Did we succeed at the 30-minute? Heck, no. I'm gonna vote no. Mission success, he says. No, it has to be 3.14.
Yeah, apparently we can't be 3.14 at Minmus. So, unfortunately, that was a bad calculation on my part.
So we're not so good at math.
Well, I thought Minmus was going to be at least gentle enough for that. That is apparently way too far. So...
We have ambitious thoughts, but we don't really think things through.
Look, we made a plan for the evening, like somewhere
Math,
around...
understanding planetary physics.
Well, I understand it. I just don't know the exact, range of useful limits for each individual planet.
I'm gonna be extremely honest. I have absolutely no idea what we're doing.
What? We have a ComSat circling around a moon in an imaginary galaxy. That's what we're doing.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Well, there's a wiki and an in-game encyclopedia. Like, I don't really want to know that. That won't make it fun for me.
Minmus Moon Pi, vessel classification, it's a relay.
The Jackson Brown concept that's going on in my head is awesome.
Really?
I'm drunk, what's y'all's excuse? We don't drink, actually. Well, I don't drink.
He's only doing 40 meters a second?
Is finding out, yeah.
Yeah, right. Figuring it out as we go along. That's what I like to do. Look, we're not killing Kerbins just playing around here, so... It's not quite the logo. But I mean...
Their excuses, let's hear what you think our excuses. Yeah, I've really yet to explain that one yet.
Oh, that's actually a nice little roundish orbit, eh? What's it's my like eccentricity?
Explaining here? What love is to a machine.
All right. Now we're in orbit about Minmus. Let us do some more science, yes. That's what we have all of the goo containers for.
Yay, science.
Observe goo about Minmus. You've got to be crapping me.
You get nothing?
Get nothing if I transmit it?
All of that?
Really? In high space over Minmus. Ugh.
He's disgusted.
Ugh. annoying. Is there any way to predict what you can and can't do?
You already did that, obviously, silly. Trying to cheat
I
your
didn't
science.
know I already did that. Alright, well then obviously we need to get closer and make it a small, maybe we make it 3.14, or wait, 314,000 kilometers instead of million. We can do that, yes? We can lower our orbit, and then it would be lower orbit about Minmus.
Junk is just add more boosters and parts till it implodes. No, we've already done all of that. Trying to cheat your science taxes? No, we don't cheat on taxes. Orbital science is limited on the barometer.
Yeah.
Temp plus temp. They do not care unless in atmosphere most of the time. Sorry, I just butchered that.
Alright. Well, how about we go for 314,000 instead of 3.14 million? Because it's metric and I was off by an order of 10. Why not?
But I mean, it's orbit. It's just orbit, regardless.
Well, it said high space over Minmus. That kind of implies that there's
low space.
A low space or a low orbit in space high above Minmus. I don't know. Worth a shot,
He's always
right?
looking for the yes.
It's the ComSat, yeah. We got the fuel. Let's go for it. Let's plan out a orbital reduction to 314,000 over here on our Perry.
Oh boy, see, dude.
What?
You always change. Here's the exact opposite.
What? You said it was
what
in
I
orbit.
Imply.
Why not?
Don't do this.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, let's do this, he said. That's what I heard. The last thing I heard was, okay, let's do this.
Okay, well, it's time so far to get to bed. Thank you both for the entertainment. I had a blast. It was fun streaming. I'll be back. Awesome,
all right,
great.
cool.
Come on
Remember
back.
to subscribe and all like that stuff.
Yeah, I do all the things. I don't. Have a great night. Sweet dreams.
Let's see.
Okay,
Can we get it? Ooh, look at that.
It's meant to sit in one spot for several thousand years. Come on, back.
So 314,000. There's 317. 314. Oops.
He is definitely past 30 minutes. You know it.
Oh, well, but he's already in orbit, so we were done at 30 minutes. Eat the heart of a Kerbal.
Eat the heart of a Kerbal.
Your Kerbal world sounds more like, I don't know, Klingon?
I'm not going there.
Very firm about mission time. What? How can you be very firm about it? We made it up as we're going along.
There's a mission. There's a reason there's no surface cities on Kerbal. Oh. They scorched the earth.
Looks like I can't really get closer to 31415. Not so much.
But you were the one that set the
time? Yes, that's why I'm allowed to violate it. Don't you know? Plus, I don't think that Moon Pi is going to be solid in the middle yet. It's going to have to sit in the oven overnight.
Baking.
Yeah.
So welcome if you got them, boys.
We'll make it to 314,000 kilometers, because at least that stays in orbit above Minmus. Alright. Start the burn in 2 days and 2 hours. A half-second burn. Now, before we warp, you were saying go calibrate engines. So, we want the thrust limiter to what? Like maybe half? Maybe
That's 45.
I don't know. Well, 45%-ish. I don't know. 40? He's given up on us. He's
Yeah,
like,
he's
whatever.
Smoking.
Just do what you want.
Smoking.
30% limit.
Oh, I don't know. Thrust limiting should be based on whatever amount of accuracy you want. Yeah, I'm getting tested now.
Well,
Forget about it.
That turned the burn time into 1 second.
I will still provide aid.
Let's see. That made it 2 seconds. Yeah. Well, a 4-second burn is a lot easier to time than a 0.1 second burn, yes? So there, we're calibrated down to 12% throttle. That'll give us a nice 4-second burn. Should get us really close to our 3.1 or 314,000 kilometer orbit. So now we can warp to the next maneuver. Whee! Get ourselves on target. 4-second burn. And we could do it nice and touchy. Very gentle-like. It's not too terribly critical. Yes, true. Especially now that the delta V that we're looking for is 11 meters per second, not hundreds.
Less thrust, more burn time, wider margin of error, easier.
Yeah, I can see how that would be. We got a 4-second burn. My countdown's behind schedule. That's okay. 316.
You ain't seen
313.
Bump, bump. Takes
3149.
drag of smoke.
Woohoo!
Turns back with a 1,000-yard stare. If you think this is bad, blow smoke. You ain't seen nothing yet.
Look, we got a periapsis of 314.9. All right, we were good.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Considering it's almost 315 day. It's already 315 day.
Interplanetary is gonna chew you up. Yeah, 14
You
minutes.
think? All right, so there's our periapsis.
Mincom.
There's our periapsis at 314. Now we need to get our apoapsis down to 314.
We got 2 Mincom. How many Mincom do we got?
We've got 2 around each moon, I think. Three, 1, 4.
Wow, I can't. Oh, I see it. I barely see that.
What, the numbers?
Yeah, I really need my glasses.
In the left-hand corner?
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to be changing it at all.
At all. Not at all.
Oh, there we go.
It changes something.
But that really messed with our periapsis a lot.
Apoapsis.
Yeah.
That's a good solid start. I'm not saying you need to do much more than that. It's just a really good start. You have both moons covered. You're going in the right direction to be able to progress further.
Well, a lot of the next contracts appear to be...
Eve, here we come. Oh yeah, that's coming.
A lot of the next contracts appear to be... Oops, doing it the wrong direction while I'm talking to you.
Don't talk to us then.
That's okay. This is not committed yet.
Maintaining radio silence.
Interesting.
I don't know what he's doing.
So as soon as... here's my periapsis at 3.14.
Yeah, but it changed it to apoapsis too.
Right. So I'm at my periapsis and I'm doing a burn that should primarily changes my apoapsis. But as soon as my apoapsis goes less than my periapsis, they switch position. The other one becomes the taller one. Then my burns affect my peri and not my apo. So like as soon as I burn down... Oops.
Yep.
Yeah. So there's 314.
That's how it works, Chief.
Yep. But
he is a chief.
I just realized that's where I'm seeing it switch off. So see now, my apoapsis gets fixed at 315-ish, and the periapsis starts to being affected.
Well, that's very close to pi day, but not exactly. You have a lot more people when you're closer to
the surface.
Yes. I don't care if you're out here in space. Nobody cares. Except for me and Melted Clouds. And somebody else who doesn't talk to us. Watch. I respect the amount of playing and you're trying to put into this fine tuning, which he's been thinking about all week long.
Close enough. 314 and 316. How's that sound? 314 and 315, I think I can get. That's as close as I can get without them changing on me. There we go. That's good. We're doing that. 3-second burn.
Do it.
And then we will be done with this maneuver. Or this mission. Whee!
Lowering orbit, less comm coverage. I assume you plan on boosting back after this? But I'm ready to be done with this mission too.
Well, do you want to like gently land on Minmus? We don't have.
No, you're supposed to be not doing that, right?
No, and we don't have that much fuel. All right.
Hello, new people.
We did do what we needed to do. Yeah, let's just go with this.
Sounds like fun, but it's totally stupid.
Well, we'll just leave it like this then. Kill this maneuver and call it done.
You could just quick save.
Well, we'll do that to begin with at first, yes.
Send another.
So...
Pi day that turned into the next day.
Minmus Moon Pi! In place! It's pie time! Yay! It's pie time when we try the pie. Can you grab the pie?
Yeah.
I think it needs a lot more baking.
Whatever, just stick your finger in it and see if it breaks.
We'll see. Activate pie.
I think it's gonna break.
Complete mission before T plus 30. It is now an hour and 16 in. We'll have to review the tape. Yay! Minmus Moon Pi. Let's see. Let's get rid of this guy too here. Alright. Minmus Moon Pi.
You can't really tell.
Interesting how the green screen is. The crusty. Ooh! I'll put a crater in a pie.
Yeah.
Crusty pie.
Crusty pie.
Ah!
It's not
Ah! Alright.
Is it good?
Well, the parts on the top are good.
Yeah.
In the middle is a nearly raw egg foam that really just needs to be in the oven overnight.
Alright. I'm gonna get back in the oven.
Yeah.
Trying to get on?
No, just, well, maybe. It's still pretty wet. I'd give you the recipe for making Minmus Moon. Yeah, 225. Minmus Moon Pi. You 225. You put a half a cup of somewhat cold egg white into a bowl that's slightly dirty, and you add some water so that it's guaranteed to screw up and not form a decent meringue. And then you pour it all into a pie pan. Basically, make all the mistakes you make with meringue. It's still good, though.
Yeah, really good.
It just takes a long time to cook at 225.
Oh my god, it's so good. Yum, 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 yum.
All right. Well, that was the mission. What's the plan now?
What is your plan?
I don't know. We're already an hour and a half, or hour 18 into it.
Might as well build the next thing, or what's fun?
Do something fun.
So let's do something fun. Easy peasy.
What would be going to do something fun?
Get science somewhere.
Well, I already have 3 unused goo containers floating out in deep space.
Well, easy ain't fun.
Well, let's take a quick look. Hang on. Let me just run back to that and see. Ah! Holy.
Land on Minmus. Chicken.
Ooh. Look at all that ComSatness. We are wired up.
I would never do this, but
Why
wouldn't you balk at somebody? I balk at people I don't know.
Did you put the timer on for 2 minutes and 20?
I've done it for 1 minute.
Did you put the timer on for 2 minutes?
Shut up.
Instead
I
of
don't know how to use the timer.
Slight problem.
Stop it.
Well, let's see. We've got the Mooner bot landed on the moon. We got ComSat AB around Kerbin. ComSat MO around the moon. Penguin Mark 1 on the Kerbin. ComSat Min and Min Moon Pi. Let's go fly Min Moon Pi briefly. Big gap in the network. Let's see, is this at all useful? Nope.
Can you see it?
Still in space above me. So I thought my orbit was smaller, would be small enough to make a difference, but apparently not. Oh well. You say there's a space between Moon and Minmus. It's cold and empty. He's talking about here in the tracking station. This out here. What, you want another ComSat just in a high Kerbin orbit, halfway between the Moon and Minmus? It should. It seems like it's got enough of them. I don't know. We do have a lander. We had what is it? Moonarbot was a lander. Had the legs and all. So I don't know. All right. Well, I think landing on Minmus will be a project for Wednesday night. Because I'm getting a little warm. Yeah, high risk, high reward. Chicken. Not chicken, tired. It's been a long week, what with all the super uber panic over everything. Everybody in my company that can work from home is now working from home, and all the remote links are like clogged. They're getting better.
And there's no toilet paper or water.
No toilet paper, no water. It's really crazy, but
I took my old blind friend looking for toilet paper and water. It was horrible.
Going from store to store. So next time we'll have the Moonar bot become the Minar bot, and he will go out to Minmus to land, eh? Yeah.
Welcome to 2020. I hope not. I hope this is nothing.
Like
but...
when I first heard 2020, the TV show was coming on. You know, I thought, no, that's a year, and I thought, man, that is really far away. Yeah, not so far away. So here's Kerbal.
The dark picture we were warned about, but we didn't listen to. I listened to it. I got all crazy. Yeah. Sonic the Hedgehog tried to save us.
Did he? I didn't see that movie.
Space. It's big.
Yeah, but their space isn't all that big.
Don't you have his email?
Maybe.
Because ask him to send. Please send us your address so we can send you a button and a sticker.
Yeah, you can send it over the a Whisper, I guess, or maybe if you trust Steam better.
Yeah, that. Excuse me, that's what I was talking about.
So this is Kerbal, right? And the places we've been so far.
Or that.
Yeah, and
That's it.
And there's the entire solar system.
Oh wow!
So we got to get to Duna and Eve and Drez. I've never heard anybody talk about getting a Drez.
Cool.
Jewel.
Well, hey, that's cool.
I've heard of people trying to get to Elu because it's the one furthest out.
Drez sucks. Eve is closest and has a nice atmosphere.
Like parachute thick atmosphere, because these retro landings are annoying.
But it's very serious, valuable world. Oh, very science valuable world. Eve has tons of atmosphere.
So you can use a parachute to land.
Cool. That's the next mission, right?
More than Kerbal. Well, the next mission is a ComSat about Minmus.
5
or
times.
Not ComSat, a landing on Minmus.
As much. You can glide even. You're going to land on Minmus?
Yeah, that would be the next mission, is land on Minmus.
Alright.
And we'll use the Moonar bot as a basis. It'll become the Minar bot. Here's where all of them are that are currently in orbit. And only one's a piece of trash. Ain't that good? Well, Moonar bot's kind of a piece of trash. It's just kind of sitting there doing not much of anything. I guess if we land something on the near side, it can be a comm satellite.
Land on Minmus safely. Begin planning of moon return missions.
Yeah, that's going to be the next big thing in it. We got to get Jeb to the moon and back in this decade, since we have now done the other things. Finally.
We will do this.
We have done the other things.
So now we will do this.
Well, yes, first a robot there and back.
Thanks
Certainly.
for spending your evening with us, Melted Clowns.
Yeah.
I have totally enjoyed it.
Yeah, me too. Thanks. Jeb ain't probably coming back without some practice. This is true.
Oh. I love streaming. It's funny.
Alright. See yous.